Hey guys, this is Steve, Empire Academy, and today we're going to talk about when you have a tenant that doesn't want to pay the pet fee. So some things you want to remember is, number one, a lot of owners are very hesitant to allow pets in their property. So the fact that we even allow pets in the property is a huge advantage for pet owners. And we do that because we know that there's a lot of pet owners that take very good care of their animals. However, we also know that if we don't do our job and we don't screen correctly, this could become a very expensive issue for us, and we could lose clients, meaning owners, because of it. So it's our job to make sure, especially because we have our pet guarantee, to make sure that we do a thorough screening of the pet and make sure that the pet is who they say they're going to be. So something to understand as well is if we put a pet in the property that is part of the dangerous breed list, that pet could cause the owner of the property to get their insurance company canceled. So if it's a dangerous breed and it bites someone or something happens, it could actually become a lawsuit and it could become a major problem. So because of that, we need to be very, very careful what pet we put in. So a lot of owners just don't even deal with the pet. They don't even want to have a pet. We feel that there should allow the pets in. However, we also feel that we want to make sure that the pet that's going in the property is a good pet and it's a pet that the owner is willing to approve. And again, we have a pet guarantee to make sure. Now, we don't want to tell the tenants we have a pet guarantee because they may do damage to the property, but I'm just letting you know that this is why we have to be so careful. And I would explain to the tenant that, number one, there is a big process that we do because we are so thorough. There's staff hours and there's time hours, and this is something that we are doing to help the tenant be able to find a place to rent, because we know that a lot of owners will not allow pets. So we go the extra mile. We want to make sure that we can get them in the property because we are sure that they have a good pet, but we have to treat all owners and all animals the same because of discrimination laws and fair housing laws. So we have to charge a fee because we don't want to lose money on staff hours to go ahead and screen the pet and do the application process just so that they can have the pet in there. So that is the reason we do that, is because there's added time and there's administration costs on our side to make sure that we can get the pet in the property. And again, the alternative is they could go to another place, but we all know that most owners do not allow pets. The owner allowed the pet to be in the property as long as we did all the proper screening process. So again, this is not something that we can deviate from. It's company policy, and we do it to protect the tenant and their animal, to make sure, and we do it to protect the owner and their property, because this is a business and our job is to make sure that the business of the property is taken care of and that we don't put the wrong animal in and the proper screening and application process is done. So again, this is just explaining to them that we do have a business and we are here to protect the tenant and their animal, but we're also here to protect the owner. And there's just a lot of application administrative costs that go into making sure that that happens. So this is Steve. Hope this helps with Empire Academy. Bye-bye.